Hello, hello. Hello, everyone. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Do we need to bring up the Netflix Resident Evil TV series? Even saying it, I want to vomit. Resident Evil TV series. Think about this real quick, chat. They literally fucking did that. And they wonder why many people are like, fuck you. Good. Don't watch it. They ruin everything. They call zombies zeros. Someone please fucking holy shit. I am like so fucking pissed. Here's the thing, chat. Here's the thing. I will tell you right now why it annoys me. So starting out, major thing here, zombies are called zeros. Zombies are called zeros. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Why in fucking hell would you change zombies to something called zeros? And I'm not even done yet. Oh, I am not even done with my fucking rage right now. Oh boy, I am now in a groove. Oh boy. They also, Albert Wesker, okay? Hear me out. They made the god himself, Albert motherfucking Wesker, the man who could literally take on anything. They made him a coward of a bigger boss. Ace Attorney is outlaw and chance take a bit longer. Oh, that's right. Lance Reddick was in it, and he fucking passed away. And like, no shame to the actor. He did the best he could, but they literally hired him. And he stated in an interview, quote, I never even heard of Resident Evil before it. So they literally didn't even have the person playing Albert
ravaged by a mysterious
Wesker
and his terrifying goons.
They didn't even have them know the series. And the fucking main character, oh my god. The main fucking characters. Okay, you got me there. They were Wesker clones, John. They were Wesker clones. Still, they're fucking stuck. But okay, we want to play it this way? We'll play it this way. The main fucking characters. Not Jill. They have Wesker's daughters as the main characters. And this is why I hate them. I want to fucking slam their head in half the time with how stupid they are. They literally, the entire story is caused because of an idiot. I'm like foaming at the fucking mouth. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm a little better now. But as I said, they literally made it the dumbest shit ever. And I can't even. There is no Ada. There is no Ada. There is no Jill. There is no Chris. There is no Leon. The only thing they have from the earlier fucking injuries is Lance Reddick playing fucking Albert fucking Wesker clones. And even then, ooh, even then, I did read once that apparently Wesker was meant to be a White supremacist in the game, and Tauscher was meant to be set in the game. I am like sitting here now, like raging. You think this is bad yet? I'm not even halfway through the fucking show. So, do you guys want to know the major issue of the game? Like the really big issue? I gotta turn on the light. The worst fucking thing they did is the fact this whole damn story was caused because the idiots decide to go try to break out rabbits. And that isn't even the end of it. That isn't even the end of the issues. So here's what Umbrella is. Umbrella is no longer that really evil megacorp. They're a thing trying to basically invent TikTok to make money. And then the main fucking character, like says Mary Sue, she attacks another girl in the school who attacked her sister and then hid the evidence of this inside her sister's locker. Okay? Now, you're probably wondering, why does that matter, Jacob? Let me tell you why. This leads to how this all happened. Because one of the two sisters was technically caused the incident, they ended up going their father to come bail them out. Actually, keep them from getting suspended. Then she followed her father to work because her father's like, come with me and have lunch at my job. And this is where it is, she sees the rabbits. This leads to her wanting to break out the rabbits. And thus, upon trying to break out the rabbits, causes the incident that led to the outbreak out there, which is, it's like this whole fucking domino effect. Because the main character literally put the raccoon head she used to attack the other main character Ooh, oh god, I'm like sitting here trying to resist the urge to scream in brutal hate. Yes, he does, but that's what's so stupid. Like, I'm not even there yet. So here's the full thing for everybody. Because of the fact is she attacked with a Rascal mascot head, this leads then to leads them breaking out the bunnies, which in turn leads to, and I quote, God, I'm like so mad. I'm slamming my keyboard right now while I'm trying to get this to work. This leads to then the breakout, the outbreak, the fucking outbreak, technically. Because her sister gets bit by a fucking Doberman. Like, there is so many dogs that do this. So many dogs to pick from, and they keep picking Dobermans. Fucking Dobermans. Rory! I'm fine. I'm fine. I've calmed down. I'm calming down. I'm calming down a bit here. As I was saying, though, she gets bit by the dog, which leads to her getting infected. Albert then blows up the place, and then flash forward to like 20 years later, and it's like fucking even worse. It's so fucking, it's the worst fucking plot ever. I could not even, if you would pay me, if someone were to give me $100 and tell me, watch the thing, we're fixing it right now, Sarah. If someone were to tell me right now, give me $100 saying, go watch the Resident Evil Netflix adaptation again, I would personally give them the money back and tell them to go fuck themselves with that. That is not worth the headache. That is not worth anything. That is a literal death sentence on my fucking psyche. There is so much. There is so much. And the worst part is, I don't know if it's worse than the live action movies. That's the worst part of all of this. I don't know if it's worse or better. Fuck that fucking thing. They disgrace everyone more than the live actions anime. More than the live action in the fucking movies made by whoever the fuck that is. They disgrace all of the characters in that too. They disgrace so much. I can't even comprehend. Okay. I'm calming down. There, I think it's fixed. Yep, we got line and frame. I have no words, but I must. That is literally where I'm at. That is where I am at. Oh, there's Echo. I gotcha. Thanks, SR. I didn't see that until I got the thing fixed. Thank you for calling it out. Thank you. I'm sorry. Updating things. I'll be fine. I seem like calm down. I'm trying to calm myself. I am like updating Twitch's shit right now, and I'm trying to calm myself because I'm like so fucking mad. I am seething. I am like flames on the side of my face. Let's see, there's Phoenix Wright, Just for All, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. The episode selection, what is this? Okay, so I guess we start with, I guess the first one's Ace Attorney, right? Let's see, just for all. Yeah, then this would have to be the first one. What the? That's the one, the first turnabout. All right.
Ara ara, ara ara.
Who are you? Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I gotta find someone to pin this on. Oh, you're already showing me the criminal, really? Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it.
My. Showing me the killer already? That's not fun. It's actually kind of annoying. Ara ara.
August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Man shot dead 57 times for liking a certain Resident Evil Netflix adaptation. He deserved it. Make that 58, by the way. I had a still a bullet in the chamber. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief.
I'm glad to make it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well.
Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case?
Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. Is that a conflict of interest which is illegal? I'm talking about Squid Game. Dear, I feel sorry for you. And that's now hell for you, Sierra. Wait, hang on. People who know the victim or know the defendant cannot be used in trial. If I'm correct, you cannot hire a lawyer who knows you. That's called a conflict of interest, which is illegal. At least, I believe so. Here, what the hell were you dreaming? You know, out of context, that part where you were complaining about the Resident Evil adaptation, you mistaken as complaining about the Ace Attorney adaptation. Oh god, there's an Ace Attorney adaptation? I'm worried. He is one of the reasons I became an attorney.
Well, that's news to me.
I want to help him out any way I can. Sarah, what the hell? Yes, you may, anime. I'll be streaming for a while, so you can always come back. Your hire a lawyer, you know, who knows you, they probably think he's getting you out of more willing. Exactly. Like, you can always go to a friend of a lawyer to find a lawyer to help your case, but that's the most you can do. A little seat tired. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over.
Is that your client screaming over there?
Yeah, it's him. Death. Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die!
It sounds like he wants to die.
Yeah. Nick! Oh god, you were not who I was picturing. What the small. I don't know, SR. I don't. I legit feel sick. Why do you feel sick, Tyre? Did you see the Resident Evil adaptation? If you're talking about SpongeBob, yes. A fun fact, the prequel game features Sherlock Sholmes. You mean Sherlock Holmes? Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the distance. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? What the fuck, John? That makes no sense, Tired. Oh, Nick, you gotta help me. You took my baby away. Who's responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman is killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butt. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butt. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing to say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I own one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Courtroom, number 2. See you around, anime. He was called Sherlock Holmes in Japan since Holmes is in the public domain in Japan. Their international copyright law stopped them from being called in that location, hence Sherlock Holmes. Oh! Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butt. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. I hope I'm picking the right voice for him. I don't really care for Airsoft, though, anime, so probably not gonna happen. I'm gonna give him a nasally, like, snotty voice. The fence is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct on this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. That is exactly what he canonically sounds like. Really? Oh, that's just funny then. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test of discern your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hand shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this. Okay, so I have to use arrow keys. Okay. The defendant, well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you, and you'll do fine. Give me the clippers now. We're gonna find out what he looks like without the beard. What do you want to say, Sierra? This is the murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Whew, I know this one. I read the case report covers. Covered the cover so many times. Wait, no way, I forgot. I'm drawing total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name. Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I forgot. Temporary. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check at any time, okay? Cindy's autopsy report. Sydney Stone. Okay. Also, Jacob, I've decided to forgive you for that job commentary. Truce, fine. Truce for now. I like to think the judge is literally no chin's just the beard. No. It's like Bruce Lee. Forget it. Oh yeah, I remember. Give the judge a lolly voice. You want me to give the judge a lolly voice? All right, I'll do that for a bit. Guys, I just thought about this. Under the judge, there's no chin for the judge. It's a fist. Just like fucking... God damn it. It's just like Chuck Norris, damn it. There's no chin under Chuck Norris' beard. It's just another fist. So the judge has a Chuck Norris chin, aka a face.
Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim?
Why am I sounding so southern?
Mr. Wright!
I can't do it. My throat's too dry. All right, hang on. If I'm gonna be reading a lot of dialogue, I'm gonna need a water. Wait, get a mission. I'm gonna go get me more refreshment. Kirigiri's show is over, Clover. We beat it at the beginning of the stream. The stream isn't over! Yeah, tired. It sounds like Goofy now. In English, the game takes place in Los Angeles, California. It was only on Parsons getting by the first game without learning most of the lore. This is what happens when YouTube copyright strikes me in the middle of a fucking stream. She was fine. There were two of her though. It was a plant. We're doing it now, Clover. Okay. Let's go. I'm trying to think.
Mr. Wright?
Fuck, why does it keep sounding southern?
1, 2. Mr. Wright, who's the victim of this case? Who's the victim, Mr. Wright?
The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Your Honor?
Right? Now tell me.
1-1. Yeah, with you tomorrow. See you around, SR, if you're leaving. We're now the Jacob got copyrighted. The judge shut the side their face.
Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was.
He was struck once by a blunt object. Listen, I'm going off what Sarah requested. I can't do that voice all night. I'll save that voice. The judge under Helium. Listen, I'll save the lolly voice if we find a character who fits the lolly voice. If we see a character that fits that voice, they are getting it. I hope I made you happy, Sarah. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. Next trial. Oh God. You seem much more relaxed, right? Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecutor. Mr. Payne?
Yes, Your Honor.
As was Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. May have had the best first experience. Damn, John. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it. The evidence.
Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court.
Ammunition? 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 Oh, really?
No, that's wrong.
Here we go again. Here we go again.
No, that's wrong.
You didn't say ammunition. I immediately just pulled gun. Please put that gun away. No, I must shoot holes in my prosecutor's statements. Why are you crying, Sarah? Why is Sarah sad? The lolly voice was what I sound when I inhaled helium at 90. All right, let's go. Mr. Perry, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Putz, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Uh-oh. Mary gets excited easily. This could be bad. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim has recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet, Capriol and Mark Anthony. Didn't they all die? I was dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me, ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, would you describe as what we mean by dump? In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it, lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris till the day before she died. I'm like holding my nose to do this voice. This is not comfortable, but this is funny. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! Baguettes? If baking bread in France is a pain, then I own a fucking bakery! Wait, what? One location randomly reveals Sister Bikini to be Larry's mother too. Who the fuck is Sister Bikini? What the fuck? Guys have a safe filled with sugar. God damn it, Davey. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Did I... Oh, I get a choice already? Oh. What should I do, chat? I'll listen to chat on this one. For the first choice, where I go full balls to the wall. Question. Actual question here. Should we let him talk? Stop him? Stop. My client has no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question's irrelevant to this case. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That's cheating. She dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. And when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Larry? Larry? For those who don't know, I grabbed a ruler. Larry, you're in for a beating later. Do not sabotage my first case. I am actually going to become a lawyer today. I do not need you ruining my case. Silence the bias. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You weren't to the victim's farm on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Ron Claude Darmus, I object, Your Honor. My client was not naked when he left home. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Have you ever seen The Good Place? Larry Butts is basically Jason. I can see that. I can see that. Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Jacob feels so sorry for Wallach being shot like 50 times through stream. Yep. I was shot a lot by YouTube. I'm gonna stop before he shoots. I'll send him a signal. Lie like a dog. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember? Well, then we'll just have to remind you. I got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that could prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Well, that simplifies matters. Who's your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Ron Claw, thank you for another 100 ARS or 7 cents. Paint me like one of your French girls, Jack. God damn it.
Paint me like one of your French girls, Jack.
I don't have a lawyer suit yet. I mean, I could get one. Gabe, give me like, after the stream, I'll set up a lawyer suit. Bye, Ron. Thank you for the donations. But yeah, after the stream, I'll set up a, I'll try to set up a lawyer suit for my avatar with the lawyer sheep, ready to defend the victims. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Schwartz to the stand. Oh my fucking god, it's the actual murderer. And a lawyer badge. I don't know if I can find a lawyer badge. I'll try. Mr. Schwa, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yeah. Mr. Schwa, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. I need to figure out what he is. If he's a sleazy newspaper person, I think I got it. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Oh, god damn it. Then I saw a line there, a woman not moving dead. I quarreled and frightened and found myself unable to go inside. I don't think I can do that accent, so I'm going with this. I'm running with this. I thought to call the police immediately. How the phone in our apartment wasn't working. I went to nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran us would not have doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Harry, why didn't you tell the truth? Can't defend you against testimony like that. Incidentally, why was the phone in the victim's part working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Our phone was supposed to be worked during blackout. Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Schwat used was one of these. Your Honor, I have the record of the blackout for your pursuit. Electricity in Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. No, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor. Sam, fucking hell. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor.
Alright, Wright, this is it. The real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Why are you exposed to lies in the testimony the witnesses gave?
Lies? What? He was lying?
Your client is innocent, right? The not witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
How do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find the contradiction between the court records and the witness testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness' face.
Okay.
Open the court records with tab, then point out the contradictions in the testimony.
Your Honor, you weren't there. Case dismissed. We're done. As I said in the class trials of Danganronpa, evidence speaks miles here. We were Ratty, but does someone want to tell Ratty what happened while we were watching the anime? Does someone want to tell him what YouTube did to me? I'll let chat tell you.
Witness account.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. Isn't a man leaving an apartment a common sight? I find it odd you would take notice of it. I don't know. He just seemed strange to me, that's all. Like he was mad and yet frightened at the same time. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of the crime. The defense requests the witness refrain from conjecture. Of course, what the witness means is the man he saw looked suspicious. So, what happened next? I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Half open, you say? Yes, the door was open halfway, yes. I watched for a moment, but no one came to the door. That's odd. In a big city like this, I thought... I see, and what happened next? Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. What gave you the idea to do that? Well, the door was half open, you see. Isn't only human to want to peek. We climb out because they are there. It's the same thing. Sure, ranks have never been spoken. Anyone would look inside. I could think cut him off so quickly. They looked to the apartment. What happened then? Also, fun fact, when the Phoenix Wright trilogy got updated, they changed the voice lines screens to the voice line recorded using Apollo Justice Code. Huh. Interesting. Now, Press. Are you sure she was dead? Well, no, I guess I wasn't. But she wasn't moving at all, and there was blood everywhere. I guess that would look failed anyway. Very well. What happened next? I cooled and found myself unable to go inside. Weren't you inside the building though? So you didn't touch anything, Clark? Yes. I mean, no, nothing. Okay, what happened next? God damn it, Zero! I thought to call the police immediately. Immediately. You thought to call the police? Does that mean you didn't actually call them? Please, listen to the rest of the testimony. You thought to call the police? What happened next? How the phone in the apartment wasn't working. The phone in her apartment wasn't working? Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't, right? But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? Oh, I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf in the entranceway. I reached aside, tried using that to call. And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Why use a public phone? Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone. And being the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer at the nearby apartment. Ah, right. What time did you call again? I'm gonna time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Let me check something. I'm dead 4 to 5 p.m. Wait, hang on. If it was 1 p.m. when you called, then why was the time death listed at 4 or 5 p.m.? If you didn't thought of touching anything, how did you thought of using the cards? If it was 1 p.m. when you called and found her, the time of death is listed as 4 to 5 p.m. This is a contradiction. I'll save this for a second. Let's see what he has to say here. 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He's really confident. 1 p.m. Right. Does that seem strange to you? His answer maps seem to contradict him. I was right. Fuck, I pressed Q. I pressed the wrong button.
Objection!
Oh, objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. Are you sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no way to, no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? This is trivial. The witness really forgot the time. Doctor's testimony. I find that hard to believe. Mr. Assad, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Geez, that's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out the contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. These who run and their whole story falls apart. I'll rip your story to shreds. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. Contradiction already found. There's no power to the building. How the fuck would she have been watching television? I got you already bit. That's what I thought. It was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about that. Misunderstand. I see. You heard a voice saying in the time on a tape program. Miss Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Rip him to shreds. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. And you're positive. Let me press you on that. Are you sure it was television and not a radio? Well, no. I guess it might have been a radio. Incidentally, there was no radio at the premises. There's only one large television, right? Can't put my finger up, but something seems fishy about this. Something about hearing the television. The witness has testified he heard the time. Go back a second. Allow me to rip you a new one here with this evidence report. There we go. Allow me to present to you, Your Honor, the blackout! Hold it right there. The prosecutor said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Ah. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Ah. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Thought? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Ah. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Thought? Now, we'll refer to hearing accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. You seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sod. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. I'm going to keep ripping you apart, and I'll start using every single thing. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to kill the victim. That must have been where I saw. You say the murder weapon is a table clock. You saw a clock? I guess I would explain. The defense may now cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Contradiction after contradiction after contradiction. I'm going to rip you a fucking asshole. Hold it. That strikes me very suspicious to say. Yes, I can see how you'd be a little doubtful. I'm really sorry. I only just remembered the table clock. Table clock. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Hold it. Table clock. Was there a clock at the scene? This is the first I've heard of it. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer must have used it to hit the victim. Alright, that's it.
Objection!
Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Ooh, this music. What? Where's your objections and your evidence? Just who do you think you are? I am a lawyer, nothing more. And you, sir, are a guilty party capable of committing murder. For that crime, but like I did in Danganronpa, I will see you ended. Just answer the question, Mr. Stott. Hey, I saw it there. Okay, that's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As when to say this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it sets the time out loud. It does, as it doesn't look like a clock, I smiled it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, if here's the testimony was correct. This is the clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yes! Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. Lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah, prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I could prove you were the one who killed her. You struck with a clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's pull. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Rowe. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sod, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandably, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim, that voice was burnt into your mind. That's why you're so certain about the time. Quiet, Payne! What's the meaning of this? What's the meaning of this? I'm just proving what I learned from the Danganronpa class trials. Except this time my life may not be on the line, but as a friend and my client. This is a little different not having a life on the line for one who leaves, but I will take it regardless. This is all based on conjecture. Face? Just look at the witness's face! Would the witness care to elaborate? Strike the victim with the clock. That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard... No, I mean, I saw... The fuck? You have to the count of 3 to start fucking running before I shove my fucking hoof up your fucking ass. I am a sheep girl for a reason. I will hurt you. Shut up, shut up, I hate you! It was him. I tell you, I saw him. He killed her, and he should be burned. Burned, give him death. Good feet. Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying my best here. Order. Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense claim.
Mr. Wright? Your Honor, you claim the sound that came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on it. Everything was so carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Talbot heard was definitely this clock. The fact which clear be simply... Typing. This is what I get for typing my hand. Try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock. Here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So we've heard the clock. What is your conclusion? Mr. Peng, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
Ah! As you can see, this clock's exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Talbot heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Talbot,
Try to talk your way out of this one.
ah. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? Well, it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it. I was so close. Mr. Wright? Means you lack the crucial evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. It means I cannot let you indict a witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Saunders. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happened. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all the slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Side. Mia? I mean, Chief!
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this.
He looks like a criminal, not gonna lie. He kind of does.
Not like this thing. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was on the day of the murder.
Hey, local. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't or win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time on doubting facts, assuming the clock was 3 hours slow, and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have to prove it. Right? Can you think of a reason why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
Yes!
Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let him have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you said the clock was already running still on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There's a pile of evidence in the court records that can't prove my claim beyond doubt.
Ha! Top words! Let's see you pull this one off! Let's see the evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Hi, Bitter! That's high tech! It's... oh my god. God damn it, Tyler! Dance with the song. I'm bluffing my ass off. But if we got the blackout report, maybe this could have fucked with the clock? Here goes nothing! Excuse me. This proves your claim how? I can't see how the evidence proves the clock. No! One more chance. Just give me one more chance. All right. Right? I'm gonna touch Jones. Time is on our side. Be quick about it. What if 5 p.m. and the clock says 1? It proves it was running slow on that time of day. Let me try this. Oh, excuse me. Fuck! This isn't good. How does the passport fit into this? Fuck it! Oh, that actually bluff words. I think you just returned home from aboard the day before the murder. No, I got it, Clover. Do not need a hint. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim had reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough you, Mr. Saw It, or should I say, Mr. Did It? Yeah. Holy shit, I killed him! I killed him with swear! Hey! I committed murder. Order! Order, I say! Well, this... Well, because if I could examine the fucking stuff better, I probably wouldn't have fucked up. I got better. This case is certainly turned out differently than what we all expected. Mr. Pray, your witness? He was arrested and been taken away. Your Honor. Very well. Right? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is the only formula, but the court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. And with that, this court is adjourned. God damn it, Tired, no! Don't go SMG4 on me. It turns out the Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check to see when people were out of their houses. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw It let himself do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw It grabbed the nearest object he could find. Well, Grandpa San Andreas be actually tired, but yes, also that's before. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Courtroom. Defendant lobby number 2. Whew, I still can't believe we won.
Right, good job in there. Congratulations.
God damn it, Tired. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's more awesome I've seen trial and on such a satisfying note.
I've never seen a chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, I'm not sure what Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong?
Oh no! Don't worry out. We'll be dead and gone soon.
Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was... never mind.
Congratulations, Harry.
Harry?
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlights out. Harry Butts, innocent.
Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate dinner. Movie? My treat?
Oh no, I couldn't.
I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this as a present.
A present for me?
Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Saw it, sent to jail for the hairline.
Really, you made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so... All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Thank you so much, everyone, calling that out. You still kept the gift. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some junkyard. Huh? What about that clock? This is a clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. Well, yeah, if you custom made it, it makes sense. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am, thanks. I hope that makes you feel a little better. It's punishment time!
Right. I hope you see how important the evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself.
God damn it, Sierra! What else is wrong, Ratty?
Right? Listen. Grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent blood.
Yeah! Yeah, you guys know what else is wrong here? You guys are hitting that subscribe button. If you're not hitting that subscribe button, then I'm afraid I'm going to have to... I'm afraid you might be trialed on murder. And I won't be your lawyer. For my payment, you just have to hit the subscribe button. Yeah!
Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah, part at least. Damn it, Davey!
You have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks?
So my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. A brand new episode has been added. All right, time for trial number 2. Hello, this is Maya.
Hey, Maya, it's me.
Mia! What's up? You haven't called in a while.
Sorry, I've been so busy. How you been?
Well, lonely. It's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. What about this time? Oh, it's a girl. I have to see her to give her a voice. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place.
That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask.
I know. You want me to hold evidence for you.
Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here.
I gotcha, so what is it this time?
It's a clock.
A clock?
Yeah, it's made to look like a statue. The Thinker. It tells you the time.
Maya's Mia's younger sister. Okay.
I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I take the clock book out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead.
Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility it might turn out that way. Yes.
Can you come by the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock to pick it up. I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then.
Okay, sis. But I expect dinner. Something good. Ring that bell. Like burgers. I can go for a really good burger.
Okay. We'll hit the usual joint.
Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon.
Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya.
Conversation recorded. September 5th, 1927 a.m. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Pray Co. Law Office. No, Miss Faya, I'll take what's mine. The papers.
I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have.
Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see you right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Oh, you are not conspicuous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh ho! My dear Miss Fay, I'm so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. Again? Stop revealing the murderer to me! I want to find them! Red, white, blue. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Just pissed because they exposed it! Going after this, it will not reveal the culprits. Good! Uh-oh. I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Yes, Chief left without me. Our sister was coming over so we could all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in our office. What smell? Blood! Someone's there. Chief? Chief? Chief! Think the color of despair. It keeps making people stop thinking. The ultimate price of the Thinker. You lose your ability to think. Who are you? A strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lie on the office sofa. I went back to Chief where she laid under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then all too quickly it began to fade. Till finally she was out cold. Till finally she was cold. Chief. Hard seeing her like this, but if there's any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. Probably died instantly. Thinker, lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Thinker adds to the corpse. God fucking damn it! There's some glass shards near the Chief's body. A piece of the light, the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the car. Nothing else of a clue here. Paper. Must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Word written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya. Maya, did you write this? This piece of paper is received from the department store, dated yesterday. Receipt added to court record. I think that's enough snooping around for now. Try to call the police. Find out what that girl's doing here. Apparently she is. Apparently she was Sierra, but not anymore. Despair, that's girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right here on that sofa. Uh-oh. Hope she didn't run out on me. Yeah! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here.
Maya.
Oh, wait, this is
Maya. Maya Faye.
Maya. Hey. Maya. I was writing this girl's name. Maybe we should show her the receipt. Thought that'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom.
Maya Faye.
There, I'll try doing that. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt.
That's my name. Why? Why would you write my name? Please.
Please just calm down.
Why would sis write my name?
Uh-oh. Now I've done it. I better hurry up and call the police. There's a phone in the office. Right, I better call the police. Use the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone's halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please, come quick! What was that? Someone screamed from outside the window. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Uh-oh. Large building right across from the office. Gateway Hotel. Nice luxurious plate. I might be defending myself here. The police! Unless they come in this way. Freeze! Police! Oh, God. Dick Gumshoe. Oh, okay. Pop notes! Thank you for the raid! I don't think this is Kyoko Kyokiri. No, that was early in the stream, Izzy. Thank you for the raid, Pop Notes. And hello, Raiders. Welcome. We're playing Ace Attorney right now. But real quickly, I'm going to have to fix my goddamn stream name. Also, I'm afraid I have to execute some of you. As per countermeasures when raiding. I hope you guys don't mind and it can find peace in the next life. I don't have a problem. Oh, what? I popped in a few times on YouTube, so it's nice to be on the Twitch. Pubnose, thank you for following. I can't remember to do that to you next. Bitter as well. Thank you, Bitter, as well, for the follow on Twitch. I should have known that was you. All right. Let's get back to the game now that I've updated the game and title. It's shit title update, but I'll be sure to fix it later. As it's raining hearts on me. Rob Juko and Ashima when someone walks up to the host peak door. Gumshoe. What an odd name. We received a report. God damn it. Okay, so he seems like a disheveled detective. Only tells me he doesn't have all the screws in. What voice should I give you? We received a report from building across the way, you see. Summary, Kirigiri, please. Summary is you meet your college student going with Kirigiri, meet Kirigiri on the road, you go to a place, find out the person there's a plant person, and that she's trying to kill Kyoko. You defy her, you grab Kyoko, kind of kill the person, and you leave. Very. Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving one inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have now. Whoa! Excuse me. This would Maya hear me anything to you?
That's my name.
What? That's only spells. Very scary. Name was Detective, technically. Detective D, Detective. God fucking damn it. The victim drew this here. Note in our blood, see? The dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name.
A killer? I'm not.
Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, madam. Excuse me, sir. How many rocks are in that head of yours? How fucking dumb are you? You don't just get an easy case like this. Unless it's written by the own victim, this place screams setup. If she was also the killer, she would have left. Why was she still here? I'm good. I'm good. I'm trying not to scream or murder him. God damn, we might need a class trial soon for myself. I might be firing a bunch of truth bullets into this fucker soon. Like we have a lot of experience. Just talk to Junko and Leon and Mondo and Celeste and Hina and everyone from and Gundam. And I'm gonna stop there. I keep listing characters.
But what?
All right, you're saying dumbass. Exactly. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taking her for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were very heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat across, waiting for visiting hours to begin at detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. Well, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal.
Oh. It's you, the lawyer. Good morning.
Good morning. They always have. Oh, right. I didn't tell you guys yet. I also will be soon wearing my own detective outfit. I have rigging up as we speak. I'm doing it secretly, though. Rigging up a detective outfit for myself. I'll be walking around wearing a new look. A detective look. So I will soon be the sheep detective, finder of the truth. Good morning. She looks so tired.
Are you going to be my attorney?
Well, that's what I want to talk to you about. It's up to you. Gotta give her to her straight. It's up to you.
Up to me?
It's not ready yet, Ratty. I'm not showing it off till it's ready. But don't worry. It'll be ready soon.
Until then, I'll keep it a secret.
Yes, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble. They're never gonna believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I'd done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought that.
It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you.
Heard? About me.
I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day.
He was my junior partner first time in court. How, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene.
Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while.
So he crashed and burned?
He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evils types. The only thing he's lacking is experience.
Huh? Sounds like it was fun.
Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think Mono might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty.
Hey!
That's what she said.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. It's okay. It's true, I guess. I am starting out, even though I have class trial experience, and I've dealt with Monokuma, my friends, and a lot of murders. So many deaths. My hands stained with the blood of bodies I have found. These poor sheep hands. Look at them! They are stained with the blood of the people I have found. Wait for the part where Jacob pulls out the comically big mag. Listen! The magnifying glass is needed to see things. It's just big for a reason. Just don't mind the fact why I'm aiming it at Detective Gumshoe already. Oh no, he's on fire! Burn, motherfucker, burn. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. I think of the person who did this to Mia. I know. Maya, there's something I wanted to ask you. Yes? Gundams. What's with that outfit? Oh, this is what all the acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. A spirit medium. And I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strength. The day of the crime. Did you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock-shaped thing. Like the thinker. On Larry. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. You want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure a conversation on myself. You recorded it? Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. Your cell phone, please. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered that tech took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see the tech gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you notes so you don't forget it, okay? Sure, thanks. The day of the crime. Can you tell me about the day of the murder? Back from the nostalgia moment, tired and bitter. Hey, local. Can you tell me more about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing this past few hours is talk about it. I kind of got used to it. Let's see, that morning got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the finger clock that Larry made. It's practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. Hair and shoes. I can't see her shoes. So then when did you get arrived at the office? It was right around 9. Lights were off and I could smell blood. And I found her. My sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. So you're an acolyte, medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially in the women, have always been sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a sec, you said the Fae family? Maya was into that stuff too. Of course. She left the mountains to follow her career, she said. Her powers are first class, too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So, you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. Still in training. I couldn't do something like that. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter? Osmine, could I ask you a favor? This is the actress' famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much! I have no one else to turn to. Hey, what about your parents? Ah, I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me.
Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10.
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow. I refuses. They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me.
When will that happen?
They give me until 4 this afternoon.
Visiting hours are almost up. Better hurry. Right, I'll be back.
Son of a bitch!
September 6th, Roseburg's law office. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. Say when he'll be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. Guess you'll have to come back later. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busy bustily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No. Phoenix Wright. How can anyone mistake me for Larry? Big boss? Listen. The only big boss we accept is Solid Snake. I do not accept him as big boss. I guess I got the wrong name, right? Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer, and you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right, and you were... Detective Gumshoe? Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Great, at your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go call me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Whew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Invisible? I get the feeling I'm going to be hitting this guy in the back of the head with a lot of objections really soon. Mia, about Miss Fate. You know, did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. Might have been your boss, but doesn't mean you get any special treatment. All right. You can see the report, but that's all.
Thank you.
About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't doing.
Why do you say that?
They just put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the Edgeworth? Oh, I know that name! When I was researching Phoenix Wright trials, they say Edgeworth was the best. There was 2 things I saw when I researched this game, when people suggested it to me. It was Edgeworth and look out for updated autopsy reports. That's all I found on this game so far before playing today. And I don't even know who Edgeworth is. All I know is people just said he's the best prosecutor in the game. Edgeworth is great. Let's see. Depending on how he looks, I have to give him a fitting voice, though. What would fit in Edgeworth? Is he a goth man? Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means. You being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth? That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course not. I actually never heard of him. Whoa, and you call yourself a lawyer, pal? The law lawyer. About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know him. He's just plain dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine. He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Rumors of back alley deals, forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Can I show you my badge? What happens if I show my badge? Naxo as a lawyer will make me go and say, listen, Judge! Hope! You gotta listen to the hope, Judge! What's that? Sorry, pal. I got no legs. Ah, here it is. I was wondering, did you see Maya's face cell phone? Oh, that. I have it. You think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh. He's on to me. I'll tell him straight. I tell him why I want him. There's no way he'll give it to me. Doesn't it matter? Oh, no. Never mind then. No, it's just, you're not the detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it. Like her boyfriend. Cell phone holds all little girls' sweetest and spiciest secret. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. Quite the detective. Oh, here. You can have this back. There weren't any suspicious culprit. After all, things didn't notice the recorded conversation. Check the court records to hear the recorded conversation. Yes, I asked all I need, question I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witnesses with your lawyerly ways, pal. Think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. Ajime! The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about it. Just told me her name is Miss May, huh? Oh, you sent her home already then? You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. I've already opened you up like a can of soda and I've drank all your knowledge. And sadly, you're flat. Fucking idiot. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Airhead. Maybe? Maybe Southerner voice? Do I go Southern or Airhead? Southern Airhead. Southern Airhead. Trying to pick a voice. Airhead and Ditzy. So like this.
Well, hello there, handsome.
Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say enough to that lawyer, pal.
Meant to self. Thank Detective Gunshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this sounds like something out of a movie. It's all excited. I can hardly contain myself.
The second I saw Southern Airhead, I'm like, combined.
Oh, let me get freshened up. So I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitnesses.
I paid a lawyer that has to cross-examine that one. That'll probably be fucking up. What's this? Screwdriver stuck in a drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make them upset now, would ya?
Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside that drawer. Who exactly are you?
Oh, Mr. Lord, are you hitting on me?
No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. You know what's worse? I can do the same hand movement. Look at this. I have more freedom in my hand movement, though. Fusion! Ha! No, hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know, you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I blushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, no. You had a little hope, that thing, yeah.
Oh, boy. This room. I see there are two glass on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Oh, what amazing powers of observation you have there, lawyer. You must be one of those. Oh, what the fuck? I always read her voice in my mind as Karen Smith from Mean Girls next to Lena Woods. I think that's her name from Legally Blonde. Never heard of them. Maya. I'm enjoying this way too much. You must be like one of those famous detectives like on television. Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look up the clues in the garbage can? All my emails for the last couple of hours. Oh, there's a flood in my email. One of them is avoided time. Oh, damn it, local fill it. Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh, boy. Do you think you could tell me something? Can you describe what you observed at the time of the incident? Oh, observed incident? You sound just like a lawyer in those movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. I really want to give her a haircut and make her bald. Ratty 2026. God damn it. Trying to help me get local. Goddamn, have mercy on you, man. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that occurred happened the other day, the bad thing? What did you see? When did it happen? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please. Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Liar. Oh, boy. Is he back yet? Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. That's over. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. So you're the one that said I've been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. Local screwed.
That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now?
Yes, well, yes.
What do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed.
Not busy then? How come no one can get in touch with you?
Doesn't matter. You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? I'm literally trying to cover my mouth while I suck so I can replicate the mustache.
Real question, how would Jacob look like? Don't even think that, Davey. I will end you. My hair stays. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey?
Ah, yes, my fame. Go on.
That's a strange reaction.
Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go take a case on a day's notice. No, it's quite possible.
Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow?
Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely possible to represent her. Sorry, we're in discussion.
What's going on? You refused before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Like this. Maya's not here. She must be in questioning. Probably won't let her out for a while. Maybe I better go talk to that lawyer again. How'd you know Maya Fey?
He worked here long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. Left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see.
A mission?
You could see in her eyes. She followed with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one.
Your refusal. How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case.
Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see. But the
client is Mia Fey's sister.
Mia trusted she knew her sister would be in good hands.
Oh, I read that wrong. Mia trusted you. She knew she would be in good hands.
Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye.
Fine. I don't have time to argue with you. I'll go look elsewhere. Huh? Did you say something?
I think not, I said.
What do you mean?
Terribly, terribly sorry. And I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy.
Why?
I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you.
What's going on here? That's quite a painting. Let's talk about that real quick. You're hiding shit from me. Now, Mr. Glassberg, or whatever your fucking name is, I don't really give a fuck. You're gonna start singing like a fucking canary, else I'm gonna beat your fucking head with this 9-iron right in my hand. Your choice. You do not hide evidence from a lawyer, especially one who is currently in a trial. Hiding evidence is enough to make me want to bang your head into the desk.
My apologies, I lost control of my anger. I hope you all can forgive me. I'm sorry. I just get so angry when people just take away evidence. And they refuse to show it. It's personally a pet peeve of mine. When it comes to truth and justice, we need all the evidence exposed on the table.
That's quite a painting.
Yeah, you've noticed. That's my pride and joy in person, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color sky, the hue of the sea, with the straw hat.
Ratty, how fast can you shave his mustache as revenge?
It's worth at least 3 million. I have no attention upon with it, of course. No, I won't sell. Not into you.
I wasn't interested.
It's not for sale. And not buying.
Not buying, jeez, fucker. 3:42 p.m. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. Go ahead, Ratty. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Sorry, I've never seen that before. I'm saying I'm a lawyer. I'll take your case. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. I don't know where my mother is. Oh no, so she could still be alive. No one in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. 12 years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself. Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. So, who was this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone's talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped, the police captured, was innocent. The police consultant with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But the man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud. And the media jumped on it big time. My mother became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. Wait, excuse me? That was the name. My sister told me White. Just a little long now before the state appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. Defend! I made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, someone else is the culprit. You aren't the culprit. Someone else is. How do you know? I have a hunch. On the evidence, it would be easy to assume that Maya was the killer. But there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witnessed strange behavior. Was that all an act? And the way the lawyer refused to help out Maya. More than all that, she's no one left to help her. Nothing's more sad or more lonely than that. I know. I've been there. Long time ago. And why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone had to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me.
That's so kind of you.
Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Right, thank you.
Whew, she's smart at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right?
Yes.
And I trust you. Do you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what's next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer that she got all defensive? There has to be something in there.
Good afternoon, sir.
Excuse me, you are?
Oh, I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of the establishment at your service.
True. He's wearing a green coat. Fake detective. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. Give me like 5 minutes if I'm going full detective on this shit. Give me a second, chat. I am going to get us the outfit. Ah, shit. This won't work. Never mind. Never mind. Still not finished. This is some key points. Night local. Go to make it, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, nope. Still missing pieces. Count sleep while you go to sheep local. It helps. Trust me. Always trust the sheep. Aw, but I want to. I want to nuke the world.
I'm the bellboy of the establishment at your service, sir.
Oh, right.
I just come up to deliver the room service, sir.
Do you know where Miss May may be?
I believe our guest Miss Bay is currently using the facilities. If you don't need anything, I'll be taken by leave.
Tomorrow is Five Nights at Freddy's Reimagined. That's what we're doing tomorrow, and then Friday I want to wrap up Sonic 06. Yeah. Wait. No, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here I end up embarrassing myself? Wait. That's a chance to move around a bit.
Oh, I almost forgot.
Ah!
You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White at Blue Corp phone.
Oh, right. Sure. So wait. Blue Court? Where have I heard that name?
Wait, that was his name. My sister told me.
Wait, what's the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother? Could it be a coincidence? He has a screwdriver together half of a door. Gets to the side. What do we have here? Wiretap, huh? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Well then, let's get to work. There's definitely something suspicious about Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all of it. I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. No, tomorrow's Thursday. Tomorrow's Thursday. For Maya's sake, I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean.
Oh, bellboy, still there?
Uh-oh, time to scram. Look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. There's always one thing at the end of this all. Truth will prevail. Lying to a lawyer and lying to anyone is inexcusable. I will be sure to make you end. Number 7, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya.
So this is Edgeworth. Looks suave, proper. Carries this air about him of wanting to know the truth, but also not wanting to ruin his reputation a bit. He was kind of stuck up in that regard. Hair slicked back. Definitely uptight. Probably doesn't leave much chance. The way I look at him, the way I see him, what I could surmise is Edgeworth is the following. He will always try to get a guilty verdict no matter what. But at the same time, it seems he holds a certain spot for the truth of the matter. The way he's dressed seems like he cares about that. At the same time, not caring, but also caring too much about his reputation. Must make himself look proper, clean. So in that case,
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
the defense is ready, Your Honor. How's that? Better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecutor's evidence she committed this murder. We have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecutor sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin.
If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of the murder.
Very well, sir. Let's use this floor map of the office to explain. Body was found by this window here. And the cause of death.
Oh, and the cause of death.
Lots of blood due to being struck by a blunt object. The murder weapon was statue of the thing found next to the body. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in the girl's hand. The court accepts the statue as evidence.
Still calling it a statue. No, Detective.
Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct?
Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence you did, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify the court about this hard evidence.
Allow me to see where I could poke some holes.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed the scene.
Bailiff, whack his pee-pee. God damn it. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey!
Why we have a witness kept describing her? The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. Wait, really? But I heard her screaming and I was next to her. The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Roxanne White. I didn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Nah. I just threw something at me. What's this? My sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness testimony. She would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. You're expecting Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination if you do not mind.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene.
Who did you say you got a call from?
Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. That call was from a customer at the Gateway Hotel, right across the crime scene.
Okay, I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right, please continue.
There were 2 people there already.
Don't sniff me, Sierra.
Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the time? Right. I said it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto of this is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away. Indeed. So, tell us who the two people who you found at the scene were. Yes, sir. The defendant, Miss Maya Frame, the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you two stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. This one's indeed, Ratty. Well, he does have a point about her. He is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points pressed with a little more care. I really arrested Miss Maya. Hold it! Why's that? What's your reason? Why we have a witness account describing her. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested because you had a hard evidence you did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it? Yes, you said it. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in pink claimed was hard evidence? What? Miss Maya is suspicious? Miss Maya is suspicious? She sure is a pink, pal. Well, I guess she's pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess Pressy can have its advantages. Yes. Yeah. Sorry, I got the one things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor. There's something I should have told you first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Very well, Detective. Let us hear your testimony again. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eye. I found a memento written on the piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the words Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab results showed the blood was the victim. Also, there was a blood found in the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Can I see that autopsy report? How you like that? That's my hard evidence. I might already know how to peek a little hole in that little hard evidence. Before we get in cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Yeah, Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time in my courtroom? I know, I'm really embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful, Detective. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. Can I see my evidence real quick? Death was instantaneous. I was right. Found a memento written on the piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the words Myers written clearly in blood. Most of the blood of the victims. There was blood found on the victim's fingers. Before she died, the victim wrote. Oh, you a fine fool. You're done. Detective Gumshoe? There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. Big bye, tiny brain, detective. Big guy, tiny brain, detective. You said that the victim wrote, Mia Fey wrote this letter. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyerly tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. But backwards? The victim was the only person who absolutely could not have written. This is a report from your department. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, detective. Order! Order! Defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Objection!
Huh? Mr. Wright. I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you retain that autopsy report? What, when? The day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. The prosecutor's point being... that autopsy report is outdated. Oh no, now I see why everyone said about updated autopsy reports. Edgeworth, please be gentle. I can sense that's coming to kick me ass. Why didn't I get that beforehand? Doing these voices is actually killing my throat. Why did you not get... God, I'm still having like a cough in my throat. All right. What? Second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to the blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite... Hey, hero. It's quite easy to imagine the victim did have time to write mine. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I've known you something to sleep. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? Sham. Gumshoe, you're a sham. How could you give me faulty report? I thought... Detective Gum. I'm disappointed in you handing him the wrong report like that. I'm sorry, sir. You're a fault, detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month. What? Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Gumshoe deserves it. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifiably the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecutor would like to call its next witness. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service.
Oh God, the pose. Yeah. I only care about two things. Evidence and catching criminals. Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Ah, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. He's already captured the heart of every man in the courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Geez, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from Fay & Co.'s law office.
That's right, big boy.
Please satisfy the court about what you saw.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking was the mousy girl standing in the defendant chair. And the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. As that girl, she got up to her and she hit her. And the woman with long hair kind of slumped. The end. That's all I have to say, everything.
That's it. I'm going to fire some truth bullets in a minute. I will poke a lot of holes in your damn argument. Because I think you helped the killer.
That's all I saw. Every itsy bitsy wink.
Well, Your Honor. I see. It's a remarkably solid testimony. I do see need to trouble the witness any. Oh, right, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you?
Judge, it's clear you're leaning towards the prosecution side. In a courtroom like this, truth and justice stand above all else, not favorability and unnecessary bias. I will find a way to disbar you from that fucking chair.
It's just like the class trials all over again. I have to guide the idiots to the actual truth. Leave it to me to see it all through to the end. Mr. Wright, I understand you are Miss Maya Faye's understudy, do you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly ways of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimony.
Hey, how dare you?
Well, Mr. Wright, you cross-examine the witness?
Yes, I'm doing it. I gladly proceed with the cross-examination. Because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me. Just some weak.
Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
I'm depressed a bit. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know? Why'd you do that? Huh? Why? Like, why what?
Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Oh, well, yeah.
That's it. You can't get out of this question that easily.
I sort of, you know. I had a feeling.
Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder.
I'll back down for now, and I press later if I need to.
If I go too deep, you might not come back out alive. Better back off. You looked out a window. What did you see now?
And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked.
Hold it! The one with long hair. That was Maya Faye?
Uh-huh. Slender, sort of. Well, some people might say pretty, but if that's your thing.
Your thing? And the person attacking her?
The one attacking was the mousy girl standing in the defendant chair.
How do you know she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person seeing the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony's full, Your Honor.
Right.
Question of testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
What?
Miss Maya, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. I'm going to probably get my ass in big trouble here in a minute. Can I save the game real quick, just in case? I'm going to bluff my fucking way out of this one. Time for the good lawyer tactic, because I know you didn't see it because of the way you called. You were calling for the police and screaming. I was at the scene. You saw nothing. Did you really see the defendant at all? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning?
Yes, what does it mean? There's somebody telling me, because I'm clueless about this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Faye, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like that on a daily basis. That's her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
What are you trying to say, you mean liar? I saw what I saw. I just didn't know all the prevalent details for this thing, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Testimony again, if you would.
Damn, it's had her.
Witness account.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. The girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit it with a weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, that kind of statuey clock. The thinker, I think.
Hey, on a sec. How did you know that was clock? As far as anyone in this court is aware, only one place got mentioned, but no one in this room brought up that it was a clock. Another little hole to poke. Find one little contradiction and run with it. Basically, run her until she squeals the truth of the murder.
Well, does that accuracy in my report not style you?
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
Witness. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl and Hibby ran after. She hit with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock statue.
Hold it! How did you know? A clock?
Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm on something.
Objection!
Let me ask a question. We don't need to see 2D jiggle physics exactly. Miss May,
What you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Oh, you like that, wouldn't you? Naughty, Mr. Lawyer.
you just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found to be a murder. Order! Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Oh,
Objection!
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concern. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question.
Objection!
But questions are all I have here. As you may recall, I caught murderers with these questions before. Well, one. Objection sustained. You may continue the question with the witness. Whew, that was close. If he stopped me there, the whole trial would be over.
what? So, what happened now?
What happened now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time.
So, you've been to the lofts, Frey Co.
But no. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The lofts of Frey, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. You could have easily heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. Can't give up now? I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. It couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court, it's inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. The clock is missing the clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look, right now. Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says! Why did my voice crack there a little? The clock! This clock is missing its clockwork! It's quite empty. I'm getting excited. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It's as you could see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. A fact? Well, Miss May? Tis. What a show you put on for us, Mr. White. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? A sci-fi. If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction. I have evidence! The call with Maya and Mia. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that's exactly how it would happen. That is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright,
Can you prove when the clockwork was moved? Oh ho, impossible, of course.
I have proof.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening, and now I'll show you the proof you like so much, Edgewood. The evidence that proves when the clock was moved is the conversation between these two. As you can tell here, around 9:27 a.m., the clock will not tell the time based on this phone call. So as such, take a look at this.
That's a very cute cell phone.
Oh, ho, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defense cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder.
Order! The defendant's cell phone? That wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gunshoe overlooked.
Try to remember evaluations.
I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? What? That's lame. I take out the clockwork. Sorry. December 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at the hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that the weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oopsies, I forgot.
The witness has seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objection?
It was a custom made by Larry Burt. For Butts, Your Honor. The witness claims she has seen before. But this directly contradicts the piece of evidence already submitted to the court.
Well, then let's see it. Please reduce the evidence and prove the witness has not seen the clock.
It's simple. This clock was never in any stores ever. Why? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse.
Oh, excuse is not on sale today.
What the fuck? What is it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die.
She lost her mind. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Damn.
Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock?
Yeah, that sells it all. Very much.
Oh dear. Does the defense have any opinion on this behavior? Okay, that's it.
Yes, Your Honor. Let me explain how I see the truth. Mr. LeMay, you knew the weapon was a clock because you heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in his hand. However, he had heard it that it was a clock.
He heard.
That's correct, Your Honor. There was no other way she could have known a thinker was a clock. And I could show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me the evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
Wiretap.
Have a look at this.
I found this in Miss Maya's room.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It tells me that our witness was in the possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does it affect truth that the witness was tapping her phone?
Absolutely.
Even if that was the case, which it is not, you still have to prove one thing. The victim ever stated the weapon was a clock on the phone. Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof the victim said on the phone the weapon was a clock is...
Take that!
I present to the defense telephone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen one more time to the conversation between the defendant and the victim.
Maya, what's up? Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me.
Again,
What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker. And it tells you the time.
Miss April May, use the wiretap to listen to this conversation.
She is very much losing this topic. There is no hope for her. No hope in hell for her success.
That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness' face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss Mary.
Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer. It's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it?
And she's crying. That did it. The court seen the real Miss April May now. Now deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Push eagerly. Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this like a murder trial? Isn't tippy-tappy irrelevant?
Gosh, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. Miss, don't turn like her. What do you mean?
I don't plan to turn. Do not worry. My heart remains on the side of truth and justice. And frankly, I will see this one burning in hell. Lying in court is an unforgivable excuse. I will make sure you are reamed through the gutters.
While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped the phone? Ha! I like to hear that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You're probably thinking I like to pull that off, weren't you?
Hi there. Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who thought that. And of course, I can and will.
You can't be serious.
No way. Wait, I say, wait. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service.
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know? Like a normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee?
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. So, where does that leave us? It's my greatest pleasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's phone. However, that is a separate crime which, with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands, she saw the defendant, Maya Faye, commit murder. No, I'm going to just let her walk away. No way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. What does defensive aim say? Is it refreshing moving from... It kind of is. It went from, no, that's wrong. And now, objection. So you're right. It is a bit more refreshing. Feel a lot more like in a courtroom. Like I said, I just need to get a lawyer suit. Well, come on, think of something. Just in case. I just like to call the hotel bellboy as witness. Something suspicious here. Now I'm going to get to the bottom.
I think you sunk in quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, you agree to one condition. I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May alibi is not calling the question after you examine the bellboy, you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, and thus she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fay. That's my condition. What? Better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. I do. Yeah. I have to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Been holding this for a while. 1 minute, chat. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I feel refreshed, and I know what I'm gonna do. First, I save. And then second, I'm not backing down. I got nothing to lose except for, well, uh-oh. Well, everything. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Hello? Nothing's running. Okay, Siri, you still see me? Oh, this is not good. I just lost full connection, apparently. Okay, you can see me, but I don't know if you can. I connect on my phone.
Okay, thank you. I guess.
I'm good. It's good on my end. All right. Okay, I can see it on my phone too. Okay, so we're good. For some reason, my internet's slowly dying, so we're gonna have to wrap this up fast. Because as I speak, my fucking browser has lost connection and my bars are lowering. So we're gonna try to wrap up this trial as fast as can, okay? All right, I got nothing. Yeah. I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition.
You fell right into my trap.
Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. Wow. This is not good. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I see just come into the middle of work. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good. Miss Myers. I'm the head bellboy at the fine Great Water Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening for our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to room at 9 on the dot. I brought her as precisely the time requested, of course. I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May. So, I see. The defense may begin the cross-examination. Right, I'm ready. Oh, sit. Can't prove Miss Maya was involved in the murders. Maya will be finished. Miss Maya's room. I'm the head bellboy at the command. Hold it! What exactly is it you do at the hotel? Well, I'm anything questioning, sir. I check in guests, I check out guests. I clean rooms, I make beds. I even deliver room service, sir. I check Miss May in person. Are you always so prim? Mr. Wright, you'll refrain from asking frivolous questions. I believe I received a call about after 8 in the evening, I guess Miss May. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in person. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I... The point being, I remember her quite well. Yes, what then? She asked for an iced coffee we brought to room on the clock. 9 on the dot. Yes, I confirmed the details service several times. She was watching a program on TV and wished to drink after she finished.
time of the murder. I brought it to her at precisely question time.
Hold it!
Precisely 9 then. Precisely, exactly. It most definitely started 9 p.m. I'm so sure. But it was quite insistent that he brought them. Oh, bellboy, tee hee. I like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that. Therefore, I knocked on the door at the crack of 9. I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
Hold it!
You're sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. You're so very certain. Well, when I brought the room service, the guest, sir, favored me with an embracer. Embracer? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, but not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. But no, I shall never ever forget, sir. Pretty fishy to me. I think Miss May was up and wanted the bellboy to remember her. Oh God, there's nothing here. Damn, Lucia. Is that it? Tis it. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end the rather tedious cross-examination here.
It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand.
I can't let this happen, can I?
Well, wait. Please wait.
Yes, does the defense have anything to add?
One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Objection!
Your Honor, I must object. The charade of justice gone on long enough, says the dude who's hiding evidence from the court.
Now, Mr.
All right, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question.
Okay.
Really it. Now it's my last chance. What do I ask him about?
Let's go with the room service. Tell me again about our room service.
Again, sir?
Exactly 9. I delivered the room service to Miss May in the room at 3:03. The guests have requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge. $18? That's a bit expensive.
Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know?
And we don't skimp on the ice. What did he say?
What did you say?
Other fight.
Bellboy, tell the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room?
Objection!
I object! That was objectionable! Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question for the court. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony?
Well, sir, you didn't ask.
Nice try.
That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention.
Ah, yes, quite. Indeed. It was the barrister there, the secretary who asked me not to mention it. If I was asked specifically, if I wasn't specifically asked, sir.
You fool. Edgeworth. Hiding evidence in the court and in the scene of the crime has made you very much liable on my shit list. You do not badger a witness to the point where they do not tell the truth on the stand. That's how we get some of the worst cases that have ever existed. Mr. Remain checked in the twin room with the man, correct?
Yes, sir.
Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room.
That's right, sir.
Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
And who?
Who is this other person? Simple, it was. The man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as had been previously revealed, Miss May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi time in the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Ugh. Upstart amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. Would acknowledge the defense argument. The prosecution defended it, and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That's all for today. The trial. That's all today for the trial of my affair. Court is adjourned. Ha! Left and lined my ass out of that run. Woo! Still though, Edgeworth, I'm going to fucking kill you. September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. What, Sarah? It's 12:24 here. We're nearing the end. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know? Well, isn't that the case for most people? Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? Jesus, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. Sends shivers up my spine. If you say so. So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that? Anyway. There they rest her. Guess she's learning her charms will work everywhere. He's probably at the bench there now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir! I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Yes. Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. I'm counting on you. I asked for a full report of April May's testing. I thought it might come in handy during the trial. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that has been stricken from the record. I don't know how much good this would do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. I doesn't belong in detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. And with that, due to the fact that my internet is dying as we speak, we're gonna have to call it here for today. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys want to cover more Ace Attorney, tell me down below. I'd be more than happy to cover the Ace Attorney series right now with you all as a little side project, I guess you could say. It'll be happening before we get to Danganronpa 3. And then after Ace Attorney, we'll go straight to Danganronpa 3. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Good night, everybody. How do you eat water? Yeah, I might. You know what's bad? I'm ahead on my internet bill. I have to call my